As we know, Bills Mafia has unmatched dedication for their team, and it's no surprise fans braved the cold weather to welcome the team home last night following their victory over Jacksonville.
We wanted to do this for so long, and this is the first time that they've won in a long time at an away game for playoffs, and we want to be here to support them and just keep that motivation going because we got this.
You know, I've never done this before, gotta support. We're Bills Mafia. We're the best fan base out there in all of sports in the whole world, so we gotta support our Bills, and I had to do it at least one time in my life,
Buffalo will now face the top-seeded Denver Broncos next week. That game will be Saturday, time TBD. Today, the woman accused of murdering her sister in Honeoye Falls 2 years ago is due in court for a pretrial hearing. 54-year-old Jamie Bush is accused of strangling her sister, 62-year-old Penny Bush, to death on October 8th of 2024. According to court documents, the following morning, deputies say Jamie took 3 phones that belonged to the victim and tried to hide them in the garbage at a coffee shop. They say she later dumped her sister's body in the Genesee River, which wasn't found until nearly a week later on October 14th. Bush has pleaded not guilty to murder and tampering with physical evidence. She's due in court this morning at 9:30. Healthcare workers from all over the Rochester region are on their way to Albany, joining thousands of others from across the state in what they're calling a Code Red for healthcare. The event is in response to recent federal healthcare funding reductions under the President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill Act, which cut millions of dollars in Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act. Organizers say these cuts could impact hospitals, nursing homes, and home care services across New York.
We are hoping to increase Medicaid rates for all of New York. Several million New Yorkers have lost health care because of the big, beautiful bill. So this is in an effort to push back and make sure that all of New York gets the rates that they need.
The union 1199 SEIU says they hope to present what they call a common sense solution to protect patients and keep hospitals open. The Fairport community is rallying around a local family after a teenage boy was seriously injured in a skiing accident. Loved ones say Alessio suffered critical injuries while skiing at Bristol Mountain last Saturday and was airlifted to Strong Memorial Hospital, where he later underwent surgery. A close family friend tells us Alessio is responsive to verbal commands but faces a long road to recovery. As medical expenses grow, support continues to pour in with GoFundMe donations and meal train signups, helping the family through this difficult time.
Right now, they're just, like I said, staying positive. They're very grateful for all the support Fairport's been giving. They're very thankful for the amazing nurses and doctors at the Strong PICU. That's just an amazing facility. I think where some real challenges could be, not even now, maybe a month from now when he's home, and not under care anymore, and it's just him and his parents. So our goal is to kind of keep this support going, not just for the next couple of weeks, but hopefully for the next several months.
Alessio's parents are staying at the Ronald McDonald House so they can remain close to him. We have links to support the family on rochesterfirst.com. Let's get to our sunrise traffic report. That view from our Greater Rock Sky Eye Cam, that volume increasing as we approach 7 o'clock. No accidents reported on our traffic map in the last half hour. 390, 490, 590 are moving at speed according to our traffic map. Now, a traffic alert for you this morning. South Fitzhugh between West Broad and West Main Streets will be reduced to one-way traffic starting today. This change is due to building improvements at the Monroe County Office Building. The one-way lane will be in place until early September. Drivers should expect delays. Follow all posted signs and work zone speed limits. It's that time when people really need to figure out what to do with their Christmas trees. Your town or county likely has a recycling program, but there may be a creative alternative. 8 Little Boots Family Farms in Churchville is asking for Christmas tree donations for their animals. They have pigs, goats, chickens, and more, and most of them enjoy the green snack. Owner Emily Holtz says they give the animals the tree slowly, not to overwhelm them, because after all, it is a treat.
Gives them something to do. It's been really cold and snowy, and they've enjoyed headbutting them and rolling them around and jumping and climbing on them. So they've enjoyed them. It's something to do, a little boredom buster for the winter months here, and a little treat as well.
If you'd like to drop off your tree, they have a donation drop-off spot. Just make sure to remove all decorations. You can call the farm to ask if your tree is a good fit for donation because, like I said, James, not all trees are a good fit.
Sure. Yeah, some of maybe the longer needles, not fans of those animals. So.
Nope, and some are just kind of poisonous.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yikes. Okay, yeah, definitely watch out for those. I bet the animals probably know which one is and isn't poisonous.
You'd hope.
Yeah, right, unless they just die right there. And then you say, well, I guess that's the poisonous one.
Oh, gosh, James.
Right.
So morbid.
Well, look, it's a Monday. I think a lot of people are morbid on Mondays.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, some
Getting
are.
back to work. But reason to celebrate as we enjoy not only the Bills' win from yesterday, but some warmer air next couple of days. 40s for you both Tuesday and Wednesday before our next system Thursday. That's the day we're circling for potential impact, several inches possible across the region. So we'll circle that day, and then more snow showers by the weekend.
And make sure to check out our podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise. James is there every morning. I'm there occasionally. It airs every weekday morning at 9 a.m. on the Rochester First streaming app. That does it for us on News 8 at Sunrise. Thanks so much for watching. Our next update is in around 30 minutes. CBS Mornings up next.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.